And we are here at Nashville Superspeedway, the 1 and the 3rd mile tri-oval for the Pepsi 300. On the pole will be Christina Cowan, the number 89 Evinrude Pontiac, her second time on the front row, leading the race. She also did the same at Las Vegas, as well as winning at Texas. She qualified at 168.764 miles an hour. On the outside will be our Rockingham winner, Tim Gardner, in the 97. Row 2 will be Lena Savage in the number 95, Shoney's in Olds, and Jeremy Doobie in the 69 Ford. Jeremy qualified number 1 at Texas as well. Jack Richards in the McDonald's 27 Ford and Hayden Klein the 88 Pontiac make row 3.
Drivers, start your engines!
Row number 4 will be Matt Richards, the winner at Bristol / pole sitter, and Ann Batson, the Daytona winner. Row number 5 will be Kelsey McEwen, our points leader, and Mike Doobie. Row number 6 will be Tim Freilich in the 48, and Casey Hutchinson in the 45. Row 7 will be Adam Fiegel and Nick Knotts. Row 8 will be our South Boston pole sitter Dougie Shears, and our winner at Las Vegas Down Laprad, Adam Chambers and Christian Brandon, make row number 9. Row 10 will be Ralph Green and Jordan Hetzer. Jordan was our winner at Darlington. Row number 11 will be Zed Weinstein and Charles Jackson. Row number 12 will be Andre Castro and Gerald Dickman, our most recent winner at Talladega. Keith Batson and Matthew Rodriguez will make row number 13. Row number 14 will be Darnell Jones and Ken Johnson. Row 15 will be Juliet Leonard and Emily Johnson, our South Boston winner. 16 will be Trey Roberts and Alexander Wilson Leach. Courtney Winterbound and Diana Pownick make row number 17. Jason Huang and Gabriella Bryan, our Daytona pole sitter, make row 18. Celia Brewer and Ed Gardner, row 19. Faith Johnson and our pole sitter Talladega, Jacob Rodriguez, makes row 20th. And Grace Gedden and Grace Friedman wrap up the field. We're going to go green flag, 23 laps around the 1 and the 3rd mile tri-oval, and we are green. Grace Gedden and Christina Cowan leading the race, our winner at Texas, extending her lead right off the get-go as we shoot down the back straightaway of the 1 and the 3rd mile tri-oval here at Nashville. Looking to repeat. Lena Savage getting into second. About a few car length distance between Lena Savage and Christina Cowan. Then you have Jack Richards and Matt Richards, 3rd and 4th. Our points leader, Kelsey McEwen, right there in 5th, but here comes Tim Freilich on the inside trying to make a challenge. An inside lane movement getting set to go. You also see there the number 45 of Casey Hutchinson as well as Dougie Shears. Lena Savage, Celia Brewer. Tim Freilich in a challenge to points leader, Kelsey McEwen. Happen. Then you have Casey Hutchinson, Dougie Shears passing Jeremy Doobie, as well as Adam Chambers, seeking to try to get in after he DNQ'd at Bristol. Doobie going up a little bit, as well as Adam Chambers. There's Dunn Laprad, our winner at Las Vegas, making a move in there with Andre Castro. And Keith Batson, Dougie Shears moving to the extreme inside there on the number 45 of Casey Hutchinson. 3 Fords and a Pontiac right there in the mix. Actually, 4 Fords and a Pontiac. Adam Chambers there in the mix as well. The lone Pontiac being right there, Timmy Freilich. As you see, Kelsey McEwen putting the binders on real fast and let Dougie Shears go right to the inside of. And here's your car, and we got trouble. You can see it going on right over there in the graphic. I do believe the number 97, I do believe. Yep, there's Tim Gardner, and oh, that's the pace car. Tim Gardner getting in trouble there, and well, we're still green flag racing. How about that? We are still green flag with what had happened. I thought we were going to go yellow for a change. Nonetheless, still the leader is Christina Cowan, but here's Jack Richards in the McDonald's number 27 Ford making a move on the inside of Lena Savage. Not to happen, the Richards duo. Meanwhile, still up front in lap number 7 of 23, it'll be 8. Is Christina Cowan looking to repeat. Now with that said, if she wins, whoever's in second will claim the spot for the Busch All-Stars, which right now currently is Lena Savage. There's Jack Richards. Matt Richards, our winner at Bristol. Dougie Shears rounding at the top 5. There's our points leader, Kelsey McEwen, followed by Keith Batson. Doug Laprad, Adam Chambers, 3 abreast with Laprad, Chambers, and the number 48 of Tim Freilich. Shooting it down the back straightaway. There is the number 30 of Audrey Castro and Batson, the winner at Daytona, following suit. Keith Batson and Kelsey McEwen right there. There's Dougie. Adam Chambers, Dunn Laprad, Courtney Winterbauer there in the EDS Lumina. And meanwhile, it is still Christina Cowan by about 2.5 car lengths over the number 2, Lena Savage, in the Shoney's in Olds, followed by the McDonald's Ford number 27 of Jack Richards and the number 49 Lumina of our Bristol winner, Matt Richards. And Dougie Shears rounds up the top 5. Still leading the race right now is the number 89 of Christina Cowan. Cowan still holding her ground. There's the number 95 of Lena Savage, looking to get her first win. Jack Richards, Matt Richards, Dougie Shears, your top 5, starting to pull away from the field. Dougie had a good show against South Boston. There's our points leader, Kelsey McEwen, holding off Keith Batson, who's going to make a move to the inside. Then you have Andre Castro, Courtney Winterbauer, 3 abreast, Keith and Batson, Juliet Leonard, Casey Hutchinson moving up to the high side. So far, other than that close call that was Tim Gardner going in the grass, we have been clean. We thought that was going to be a yellow, but that was not to be. Our most recent winner, Gerald Ickmat, going to the inside of Ann Batson. Gerald Ickmat, who won at Talladega. And it's still here comes on the inside, here comes Jack Richards in the McDonald's Ford looking for that get healthy day. He's going to try to make a move on Lena Savage. And yep, gets it right there on the inside, not going to happen, but here comes Matt Richards to try to poise challenge. We have 8 laps to go for Christina Cowan, who has been unbeaten, untouched, unscored upon. There's Dougie Shears sticking in there. Matt Richards gets into the number 3 spot. He's looking to repeat. We may see our first repeat winner this year, which would mean that Lena Savage, who is second right now, is going to get the transfer spot to the Busch All-Stars just by being the closest finisher. There's Matt Richards, Jack Richards, Dougie Shears. Now they're all in close quarters before Keith Batson, who is 6th in a distant 6th place. Right now it is 7 laps to go, but we are yellow. What for? We don't know. Oh, there's your number 72 of Jason Vwong and Christian Braden. And the number 2 of Grace Gunnan. Grace, who is one of our contenders in the points. Not going to be able to make up ground on the number. And not only that, Kelsey McEwen is going to have enough breathing room now in the point standings as we look at it. Grace, who is leading the points for the most part, she has her issues. So we'll see what happened there that caused the yellow. Okay, so Jeremy Doobie. There's your starts right here. Jeremy Doobie. Whoops. You see there's a 3 abreast situation. Jeremy Doobie, Jason Vwong, and Adam Chambers. So we're going to slow it down a little bit. You see they start touching back and forth. Pinballs right there, back and forth to Jason Vwong between Adam Chambers and Jeremy Doobie. You can see he was just, bouncing back and forth. Sends Chambers into a skid, into Doobie. Doobie gets all wacky. Chambers dodging a bullet. Hate to say the same for Doobie as he's going into a skid. Tim Freilich gets caught. Another disaster for him. And then Doobie and Vwong going into a skid. There's the 0. Here comes the 0-2 to take the hit. As well as, I do believe that is the number 87 of Christian Braden. That's where Christian's issues came. And I do believe Celia Brewer. Whoops. Celia Brewer dodging a huge bullet. Hate to say the same with Christian Braden, who took that hard lick into the wall. Now, with that said, we saw something with Diana Paddock getting a little messy, which I think deserves its due. I'm thinking that there was probably some bumping in the back between those two trying to get around. Yes, culprating, getting Grace Gunnan in trouble. Diana Paddock getting a hard lick in the back, as well as the number 23 of Trey Campbell, the 0 of double 0 Zed Weinstein. Matthew Rodriguez did not get anything in there, thankfully, from what it seems. Nor the 77 of Grace Friedman. And that's where that came about. You talk about... And I think we saw a car go up to the high side. I'm thinking that was... Okay, that was... Braden. So that's where it all came about. Doobie still... Fortunately, Jeremy Doobie didn't have much to do with that. Nor did Trey Gardner did. So that's what went down there. So tough break for those drivers, including Grace Gunnan, who has dropped out of the race because of that situation. So we'll fast forward and we'll see what's going on here. Right now your leader is Christina Cowan. Lena Savage is in second. Matt Richards, Jack Richards, Dougie Shears, Keith Batson, Andre Castro, Kelsey McEwen, Courtney Winterbauer, Juliet Leonard, your top 10. Faith Johnson, Ed Gardner, Ralph Green, Cheryl Dickmont, Darnell Jones, Adam Chambers, Nick Knotts, Tim Freilich, Casey Hutchinson, Gabriella Bryan, your top 20. Mike Doobie, Ann Batson, Dunlap Rad, Adam Fiegel, Jordan Hetzer, Emily Johnson, Alexander Wilson Leach, Hayden Klein, Jacob Rodriguez, Ken Johnson, Zed Weinstein, Matthew Rodriguez, Grace Freeman, Charles Jackson, Celia Brewer, Tim Gardner, Jeremy Doobie, all still in the race. Christian Brandon has officially dropped out. Oil pressure as well was affected with that wreck. Trey Roberts had dropped out. Diana Paddock also, and Grace Gunnan and Jason Vwong obviously dropped out as part of the situation with them. That said, I do believe we are still under yellow. Lap number 19. We are still going to be able, I still have confidence we're going to be able to complete this race. Not yet. Coming through the tri-oval. Now this time we should. Caution lights are out, yes, so it'll be... It'll be 3 laps to go for Christina Cowan. It'll be lap number 21 of 23 when we go back to green flag racing. So it'll be 3 laps to go. And now, Christina Cowan's got to hold off the barrage of racers that's behind her. Lena Savage, Matt Richards was looking to repeat. Jack Richards was looking to win. Dougie Shears looking to win. Keith Batson, Andre Castro, Kelsey McEwen, Courtney Witterbauer, Juliet Leonard, and the others. As they come out of turn number 3 and number 4 heading into the tri-oval, the pace car will pull off the yellow Pontiac Trans Am. There it goes off, and now it's going to be back to green flag racing with Christina Cowan leading. 3 laps to go. As they come on by, the green flag flies, and we're back underway. This time it's a little bit different of a situation there, as right now the number 27 of Jack Richards moving down low yet again to pass Matt Richards. That leaving Lena Savage to challenge Christina Cowan. Dougie Shears actually slips in the 3rd there for a change. How about that? 2 laps to go for Christina Cowan. Horse race for 3rd, but let's see if Christina Cowan can hold off Lena Savage. The white flag getting set to come by. The most consistent car, bar none, this weekend is the number 89 Evan Rude Pontiac. Clearly. White flag, 1 more lap to go for Christina Cowan. Can she repeat? Now with that said, if Christina Cowan wins, Lena Savage will claim the spot in the Busch All-Stars, and right now that's looking like it's going to be highly likely as Christina Cowan starts to make room between her and Lena Savage. She will be the first to see the checkered flag and claim the second win of her run here in the season of the Sunoco Busch Grand National Series. She'll take it. Lena Savage will take 2nd. Dougie Shears will take 3rd. Keith Batson making a move up there to get in the top 5, as well as Andre Castro. We'll round to the top 5. Kelsey McEwen 6th, Matt Richards 7th, Jack Richards dropping back to 8th, Courtney Witterbauer 9th, Faith Johnson 10th, Ralph Green 11th, Ed Gardner 12th, Juliet Leonard 13th, Gerald Ickmont, Adam Chambers, Nick Knotts, Darnell Jones, Tim Freilich, Mike Doobie, Gabriella Bryan, Dunlap Brad, and Batson, Adam Fiegel, Jordan Hetzer, Emily Johnson, Casey Hutchinson, Alexander Wilson Leach, Ken Johnson, Matthew Rodriguez, Grace Friedman, Jacob Rodriguez, Charles Jackson, Celia Brewer, Hayden Klein, Tim Gardner, Jeremy Doobie, Zed Weinstein, rounding out, and of course the 5 that have dropped out, Christian Brandon with oil pressure issues, Trey Roberts and Diana Panic for their circumstances, Grace Gunnan was the wreck that messed up her header, and Jason Wong with camshaft problems in the wreck that we saw earlier. But we have our first repeat winner right now, and that is Christina Cowan. Lena Savage will get the spot in the Busch All-Stars because of that. Congratulations to Christina, actually going to get herself a boost into the top 10 with that win. Excuse me, looking over the points right now. Kelsey McEwen leading with that very good showing. Christina Cowan moving up to 2nd. Keith Batson with that good showing moves him up to 3rd. Dougie Shears is 4th. Ralph Green 5th. Nick Knott 6th. Gerald Ickmont, Mike Doobie, Faith Johnson, Tim Freilich, your top 10. Zed Weinstein, Courtney Witterbauer, Grace Gunnan dropping back down to 13th with that abysmal DNF. Juliet Leonard, Hayden Klein. Ed Gardner, Christian Brandon, Jordan Hetzer, Alexander Wilson Leach, Gabriella Bryan, your top 20. Andre Castro and Trey Roberts make 21st and 22nd. Adam Chambers, Emily Johnson, Lena Savage, Adam Fiegel, Jason Wong, Tim Gardner, Dunn Laprad, Jacob Rodriguez, Ann Batson, Charles Jackson, Casey Hutchinson, Matthew Rodriguez, Matt Richards, Darnell Jones, Ken Johnson, Jeremy Doobie, Grace Friedman, Jack Richards, Celia Brewer, and Diana Panic continues her woes. Even though she starts out good, she's usually not been finishing well, and that's obviously why 2 DNFs doesn't help matters for her after 9 of 40. The next event for the Sunoco Busch GN National Series will be the Paperclip de Cole Martinsville for the Miller 500, but we got the Cup Cars in North Wilkesboro coming up next.